This is day one of me trying to document my money making journey and my self-improvement journey in 22 when I was only 19 years old. I know this is a couple of years old, but I pretty much want to document every year of my life, and I decided to just start documenting 2022 first, you know what I'm saying, because I feel like that was the most interesting year. So during 2022, guys, in the beginning of the year, I decided to go ahead and work multiple jobs. So my first job was my high school job. So I wake up early in the morning, I get ready for the day, I jump into my bad boy car at 5:30 in the morning, then I drive up this dark hill blasting some music. And then I get there at 6 o'clock in the morning. Now, the funny thing is I went to high school here as well. So I was already familiar with a lot of the things here. So anyways, I get to my job, and my whole job was I was working in the cafeteria departments. And what I had to do was I was the all-around guy. I had to work in the dish room. I had to help the cooks. I had to help the pantry workers. I had to go ahead and drive these box trucks and this golf cart. And I was delivering food around campus. But the first thing that I had to do was I had to walk into this cold walk-in. I had to prepare the milks and snacks for the kids for recess and all this other stuff. And then after that, I jump into my bad boy yellow golf cart here, and I was driving to like different parts of the campus, to the elementary, back to the middle school. The crazy thing was this was during COVID era. This is like towards the end of COVID era. So the whole procedure was a lot of the kids, they would eat in the cafeterias at the elementary, but there was certain classrooms like the fourth graders, they would all be eating in their classrooms, not in the cafeteria. So in order for them to eat in the cafeteria, our company would set up all these, like, they call like hot boxes, or I don't know what is necessarily called, but I call it the hot box or whatever. So it looks like a refrigerator, right? It has this up, it has it down, but I have to turn on all the machines to warm it up. So the top box is all the hot stuff. That's where all the hot food goes in. So pretty much we would make like all these bento plates with the main dishes. Like we'd have the food inside these green little bento containers. And then later on in the day, we'll deliver it to like each classroom. So I'll put like 28 of these green boxes inside of the upstairs compartment. And then the hot box would keep it hot. And then on the bottom was the cold box. And then that's where like the fruits, the vegetables goes, the cold things, the milk, the drinks, they would all go in here. So early in the morning, I'll just set everything up, and then we'll put like all these yellow bins down on the hot box, by the hot box. And this is pretty much all where the containers and the rubbish will go to. And then later on in the day, after lunch, I'd have to come in and pick it up, and then I'll take it back to the dish room. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do.